Here we are then for the first race of the day. Craig Brown in the number 41 leads them away, and immediately Pertak from grid 2 gets over to the inside line, 4 wide in some parts of the field as they go through turns 1 and 2 and into the first major braking zone of the day. And that looked like Chris Solomon was trying to challenge for second there, but he thought better of it. Again, 3-4 wide heading towards hairpin 2. That's a good looking move there from, was that one of our Class 1 runners? It looked like, was it Rob Moore?
It was Rob Moore.
Trying to get up through the field. Yes, it was indeed, as they head through Symes Sweep in racing mode for the first time today and down towards Paddock Corner. There is Rob Moore, currently side by side with Chris Solomon. He's got the inside line into Garda, and surely that'll be job done. Yes, indeed it is. So good start there from Rob Moore. And he's been able to jump Tim Hill, his fellow Class 1 runner, within that first lap.
Yeah, Rob Moore not running his normal Jenson Button style 2009 Brawn helmet.
That's what caused me to pause.
Yeah. But he was very quick yesterday. Who was that running wide?
That was Chris Solomon going very wide on the outside of Henry Surtees bend there as Tim Hill went through.
Yeah, Moore was absolutely rapid yesterday in the endurance race, to the point that someone asked for a weight check on him when he was running 88 kilos. He was running 3 kilos overweight.
Blimey.
He really was on form yesterday, and this has been a fantastic start to the morning. He's already up to third. He's now trying to challenge Robert Pertak there in the number 55, coming through Garda Corner. Tim Hill not too far behind there as well. Sir Timothy in the number 43. And I think was that Paul Williams making, or Darren Townsley, apologies, making a move already. But the end of lap 2, Craig Brown leads by 1.9 seconds, and up the inside goes Rob Moore.
Yeah, nice move there into turn 1, but Craig Brown's had the dream start here, hasn't he, Andrew? Even if Rob Moore gets onto the back of him here, from a Class 2 perspective, Craig Brown has had exactly the start that he needs. And was that Tim Hill going through as well? Yes, it was. So Tim Hill, the other Class 1 runner within this race, alongside Rob Moore, following Rob Moore up through the field now into third place overall.
Just looking a little bit further down the order, unfortunately Chris Solomon did fall 7 positions on that last lap. Ben Harper lost out as well, down 3 positions to 12th. Ben Bennyworth is on the move up to 10th, and as we mentioned, Darren Townsley in the blue and white helmet up 4 positions on lap 2, is up to 7th.
The curb warning for Rob Pertak. We'll not want to get too many of those. You will see the drivers at some points today straddling either side of the white line. They're okay to do that so long as they don't go all 4 wheels over the outside line, but there are certain danger points such as coming out of hairpin 1 and hairpin 2 here, where they definitely want to say, you can see Tim Hill there straddling that white line at the driver's right of the circuit. That's fine so long as he doesn't go all 4 wheels over. Yep,
all 4 wheels over that white line will result in a track limit warning. Ben Bennyworth on the move again, up another 2 positions, now up to 8th place. The experienced driver in Class 2, having a good start to the day. But Craig Brown here running very, very quickly indeed. But Rob Moore's behind him is set. Purple sectors in 1 and 2, and a new fastest lap of the race so far, 47.417. The gap is now 1.8 seconds, 0.2 of a second quicker that time, Moore over Brown.
Sorry, Andrew, Brown is getting faster though. He just set his own beat. He did have the fastest lap of the race for all of like 1 second before Rob Moore crossed the line. So still keeping the pace up. We're looking at, further down the other, this is Steve Bosley in the 63 with Ben Harper catching.
I think Steve Lindley in there as well in the number 70 cart, having a good scrap on the outskirts of the top 10. Should mention as well, Paul Williams is your top super heavyweight runner at the moment in this race. 5th place overall, doing very nicely there. Another very experienced driver around this place. Let's have a look at the lap times though. 0.2 of a second again. For Moore that time. He's just ebbing away at that lead for Craig Brown, but not long to go in this one. We've got less than 3 minutes to go here in Heat 1.
Change of position confirmed, absolutely, Andrew. Steve Bosley now up into 9th place ahead of Steve Lindley. It's a contact warning for Josh Sargent behind them, so that's, there's been a few changes of position in those sort of lower team positions as well, because Ben Harper's now down to 14th place, so plenty of battles going on in the midfield, so long as it all stays nice and clean and tidy there.
Moves for Ben Cottle and Kieran Chidsky as well. They're both up to 12th and 13th places respectively. Here comes the leader across start finish, 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. 47.4, good lap that time from Craig Brown, a little bit quicker than Rob Moore. And he holds the lead at 1.6 seconds at the end of lap 6.
Ben Harper dropping further down the order now, Andrew. He's just been passed by Kelly Rogers and Jeffrey Williams. That's for 14th and 15th place. So Harper dropping down the order. This man's doing absolutely everything he needs to do, and he's... Now, I could be eating my words very quickly here, but it looks to me like he's actually pinning this gap fairly well.
He is indeed, yeah. Just looking through the sector times, Sector 1 was pretty equal. Sector 2, Rob Moore was ever so slightly quicker, but we're talking hundredths here.
Yeah.
And Craig Brown just needs to keep this going, keep this pace up, and he's looking good here.
Yeah, he actually... I'm not eating my words, he was actually slightly faster on that lap than Rob Moore, so a new personal best. So... Great start to the day here for the number 41 of Craig Brown. As we say, it won't be the end of the world if the C1 runners get past him per se, but it's a great, it's going to be a really good victory if he can hold on for just a couple more laps. More dramas in the mid-pat though. Kelly Rogers just dropped down 6 places, so one would imagine there's been some kind of spin or incident of some description there. It is really close in that mid-pack, it has to be said. The gaps are less than a second all the way down through the field, such is what we've come to expect from this format of Club 100 racing, as race leader is now on the last lap.
Can Craig Brown finish this last lap and take his second heat win of the season so far? Consistently has been in the top 10 of the heats so far this year.
Tim Hill's just set fastest lap of the race, Andrew. I don't think he's going to be close enough to challenge Rob Moore on this last tour of the circuit, but he's giving it his best shot.
He's indeed. Jaden Cadogan having a good run here. He's up to 6th place. Coming down now through Paddock Corner, through the Damon Hill chicane. Round Garda for the final time. This has been a very, very good performance from Craig Brown. Has led it from pole all the way to the flag and will take the win in Heat 1. His second heat win of the year, and a dab over the line as well. Very, very nice indeed for the driver, currently second in the Class 2 honours in heavyweights. That's a win for Craig Brown, and a very good start to his day.